Hey guys, welcome back to Valheim. It's been a few days. After we killed a bone mass last episode, I took a few days off. I started playing some Sea of Thieves, doing some other stuff, just having some fun. And I did a little bit of grinding around here and doing some stuff. Now you can see, obviously, I'm not at my base. I am currently in a rock on the side of a mountain. What I've got going on here is a little temporary base. Wow, you cannot see a thing. I have a little temporary base going on here. And basically it's just because we're going to do some building today. Today is 100% going to be about getting our gear leveled up. You can see I've got our wolf cape, but that's it. I don't have anything else up since we did bone mass. Oh, I guess I got our bow as well. But other than that, we haven't done anything. So in here I got just a little bit of storage, our bed. I've got a second level forge so I can repair here, workshop or workbench, whatever. And then I brought some forges up here so we can do some smelting, because what we're going to do is we're going to make, not a new base, but we're going to make a pretty big base up here, I think. I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and then I kind of decided on some stuff. So basically what's happening here, you can see, oh, wolves, come on. That's right, thank you. Another one? I thought I heard two. I did. Right there. All right. So what we're gonna do, we've got these like really nice like rocks here, which are, this one's probably gonna break, but that's fine. We have this really nice like pathway here, which we're gonna use as an entrance way. We're gonna put some walls and stuff up here. At least this is the plan. I don't know how far we're gonna get, but this is kind of my idea in my head so far. We've got this walkway here. We've got a dragon egg, which we're gonna leave. This is the nest. We're gonna leave it here. We're gonna build up around this. This is gonna be like the center of our, I wouldn't say town, but like we're gonna make kind of if I can do it right, we're gonna make a Japanese style castle type thing in here. So what we're doing today is over here, right on this edge. I keep hearing more wolves. Is there more around? Right on this edge right here. Oh, there's gonna be another one pop up right as I start doing something. I know it. Yep, found it. Right on this edge right here. We're gonna clean this up, this rock. We're gonna fix a couple things here. We have this little fortress down here. And then right here, I'm gonna clean this up, kind of straight across in that pathway. And we're gonna do like a Japanese style pagoda type thing here, because most of the Japanese castles kind of look that way. And I think we can replicate it, maybe not perfectly to look Japanese, but we're going to use some Japanese reference to kind of build this thing today. You know, it never fails. As soon as you try to record an intro, something crazy happens. Somebody outside my apartment just then set off a firework, and it scared the living hell out of me. Anyways, before we start building, the first thing we got to do is we need to start getting some of these silver ores looked after. So I've already scouted a bunch of these, and we've got one here and one here. There's one just over that way and one over here. So I want to clean those out first because they're kind of in our way, and that'll also give us the rest of the gear we need going forward, so we can kind of survive up here a little bit easier. So let's do that first, and then we'll get right into building. Well, for anyone who's watched my solo playthrough, you get so much silver from a silver vein. I knocked out both these ones that were here. There was two that were around us here, whatever. So I've got 68 smelted there, another 60 ready to smelt here, and then 25 more to smelt there. Plus, I just filled this thing. So like, there's a couple hundred. It's pretty ridiculous. I mean, there's almost 200 there, and that's only two veins. So anyways, I went out, I also got that Ymir's flesh. Where'd I put it? Right there, I bought 8 of it. I think I need 5 for Frostner. I went ahead and when I brought all this stuff over, I brought an extra little bit of like iron. Like I have some iron here for, what do you call it, stone cutter. There's a little bit more tin here that I can use for the fire pit for making the cauldron thing. And I brought copper over so that we could make this to level 4 so I can repair everything. And I think now, yeah, I can do the helmet here, I believe. And I've got the Drake trophies at home, which is awesome. We can do the iron sledge, which I'm not gonna do that, but I am gonna do Frostner. And yeah, it needs level 4 forge, or we have level 4 forge. It needs level 3, it looks like. So yeah, so let me, ooh, ancient bark. I'm gonna have to go home for the ancient bark. Nice. And there is Frostnir. Oh, I love this. I love this mace. Such a good mace. We're gonna have to. We're gonna have to up it though. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to improve it, but that's okay. For now, we're good. So we got that done. I want to improve the shield. I want to make sure I actually do that this time. I didn't do that in my solo playthrough, and people called me out for it, and it was funny. So we'll go silver shield. I'll do that today. I'm also going to do, if I can, I want to do all the pieces of wolf armor, which we should have enough of through at least level 1 of all of it. And just like that, full silver gear. Perfect. It's all level 1, but we will get this stuff leveled up pretty fast. I think there's still 60 more in the thing smelting right now. And then there's also like, we've got, I know of at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, at least 8 more veins on this mountain alone. So we got silver for days, and we can smelt it here. It'd be perfect. So what I'm trying to do now, though, is I want to figure out where to build this thing. Now, it's not where, I guess, it's the, I need a workbench. It's like the size of how to do it, because I want it to kind of be like, I want it to be about 14 tiles by 14 tiles. Go away. Like, a pagoda is pretty much square, but we're gonna do like, we're gonna do a pagoda with 2 like wings out the side. Like, it's gonna be more long than square, I guess. I have a picture in my mind of how I want to do it, so it's not really a pagoda, but it's gonna have the same kind of idea. But I think it needs to be like 16 to 18 long by like 12 forward or something. It's gonna be a lot, so I'm gonna have to measure this thing out because it's gonna be a lot. Okay, well, I have the main part kind of sorted. Basically what I've done here is I kind of planned it out with corewood, and then I didn't like what I was doing, so we're going straight with stone flooring. Now, I wanted this to be a little bit higher, but it's so expensive as it is, and they broke how the hoe works. They've actually broke a few things, it seems like, with the new update. So basically, like before, like hoeing now is weird. Like I can take, if I go up here, where was it? I was just doing it a second ago. You can remove like crazy sections with the hoe that weren't able to be removed before. And it seems like there's multiple layers of like I can just go like this and get rid of all this, but not this chunk, which is really weird. Like they've really done something weird with it. And then you used to be able to, which kind of cheaty, so they fixed it. But you used to be able to just go here and like, if I wanted to extend this out, I could just slap this here, and it would actually like add a piece of dirt right here, and then you could level it up. But now it's just breaking it, and I can't get it to work again. So this is not free anymore to build this stuff, which kind of sucks. So leveling this is a pain in the ass. So I figured let's just use stone, and we'll just have it at a lower level than I wanted. Like I definitely wanted it a little bit higher. But you know what? This will work just fine. So this piece here is a 12 by 12, and we're going to put a little cutout at the front. So the door is going to be right here, these 2 blocks, which so that it's pretty much close to in line with, it's not perfect, I guess. It's actually off by like 2 blocks. Oh, maybe I should move it over a little bit. Maybe I'll move it over a little bit, but we're going to have a little entranceway that sticks out here. And then as we go up, kind of the pagoda style that I'm looking at, it has like a roof, like I say like 3 blocks high. And then it has like a piece of roof that sticks out and then like kind of in a little bit. So the next wall will actually be like 1 tile in. So instead of being here, it would be here. And you go up a bit and you do the same thing. So like the time you get to the top, it's like tapered in a little bit. So I think that would be cool to do. That way we don't have to worry about structure as much. Okay, I think I have the initial idea down for this entranceway and for what I'm going to do now. I think it's working, but it's got to be fixed a little bit. So basically what's happening is I'm going to raise the floor to this height. Initially I said I wanted it higher, and then I made it lower. We're going to actually raise it. We're going to use wood, and we're going to raise it. We're going to do some underground building, I think, in a few spots, but that's going to be out in this area and their side. So for now, I can leave the stone, or we can lift it if we need it. We'll lift it up for fires and stuff, but this main room is mostly going to be like an open area anyways. So we should have lots of space for stuff. But what I'm going to do, though, is I want to align the outside of the building in this kind of stone. And I think I want to do it, instead of doing it like if I do it on the outside of this, it makes this pagoda 13 by 13 instead of 12 by 12. And I think it would look better if I actually did it like here. Like if I snapped it there, but then removed these floors and put them like on the inside of it. So it still becomes a 12 by 12 because it's a half here and a half there, right? And I think that would look better and save us some stone. And then I think it would also help with the roofs when we go to the roofs. For the roofs, we're going to do several pieces of roof. This one's going to be this height. This will be the first level. We'll go all the way around with this one. And then we'll do another one, probably the same height up, probably 2 things up. And then we'll do a smaller one and a smaller one. And then another large one, and then a smaller and a smaller. And it'll keep going up. And it'll probably be about 5 or 6 roofs time we're done. And then we're going to leave this peak here, I think, and build the actual entrance from here. Yeah, it'd be really nice if these snowstorms would just screw off already. This is like the 4th or 5th one that I've had just in this little bit of time I've been working. It's so brutal. But I have the roof done all the way around this first area. The entranceway is kind of done. But what I want to do now is I actually want to fix something here. So we have the roof that goes up to the stone here. And I'm thinking what we're going to do for the next part of it, we're going to put our stone, or our walls like this, right? Well, it looks kind of dumb having this little gap here. So what I want to do, it's going to be a lot of wood wasted. But what I want to do, I want to put this, like a roof, up to here, basically. So what I'm going to do, we're going to take the old trick here of using the X. I snap the X there. I put a half beam kind of here. And then I take the roof and I snap the roof to that X, or to that beam. What it does is it overlays half on this one and half up here. And I can follow this all the way around now, or wherever I need to, just like so. We'll have to do a little bit of messing around here with this piece, I think, because it's not going to quite fit. I might have to figure out how to accomplish this. This could be a little bit of a pain, actually. I never thought of that. But anyways, we're gonna go all the way around like that. That way, when we put our walls in here, right, we'll go like so. I'll break this, and you can see like the roof is halfway up this wall, and we don't have that gap, and it looks really good. And then what we'll do is we'll put a wood frame, probably right here, all the way around. It's a lot of extra wood, and it's a little bit of a pain, but I think it'll look way better in the long run. And actually, now that we have that beam there, if I just use that beam, that height all the way around, this stuff snaps perfectly to it. If it'll go away now, just like that, right there, and it's a perfect fit. So what I can do is I can just take this beam now all the way around to wherever we need it. We'll support it here in the corners, obviously. But because it's like a really weird height, you can see it's like a half of a half. It should snap and it should hold our height all the way around. So I got the wood all placed in on this first piece here. What I've done is I actually went, you can't see because of the sun, I actually went ahead and put a second row down here, which I think actually looks kind of nice. It kind of brings the wood down a little bit, and I think it gives it a little bit more like just detail. But what we're gonna have to do is eventually we're gonna have to come in through and actually detail a lot of this stuff. Like, we're gonna have to figure out a way to make this look a lot better on the interior with the wood, because like it doesn't look good with just stone. I never really liked the stone, especially the transition here. But what I'm going to do now is we're going to try one more piece in the entranceway here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing we've been doing with the X thing. I'm going to snap an X. Not there at all. Right here. We're going to go one forward. forward. Yeah, let's go off the front a little bit as well. So we're gonna go like this, and if we place it right there, it's gonna hang over front and side like normal. And then we'll slide off this edge. Slide off. Nope. Yep. Come on. Get snapping. All right, and then here we're gonna have to put this cap thing, which I don't like using those, but we don't really have much choice in this situation. And then we'll come down like so. And over here, we're gonna extend this. I want to extend this over all the way to this peak here, or at peak edge. We'll do it on both sides, like this. Okay, and then I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna go one more in. Come on, there we go. Put this there. And then here, I want to do something, but I'm not sure exactly what. I was kind of thinking maybe we can get... It's not going to work unless I actually have it all the way up. What I might do is do some stonework all the way up on the interior, and then put like a little piece of, like another little archway here using stone. I want to do one more decorative piece right here. And at the top of this, this will be the next like level where this goes up. So this will go up another like 1.5 times. And that'll be the next roof piece, wherever this ends up. Okay, this level's done. So what I've done here is we've just extended up our pillars, and actually this is as high as they're gonna go. They're pretty much at their limit for structural support. I might go ahead and do them here as well, like on the edges. Like I was thinking about putting them, if I can snap them in here somehow, and then do just like one thing up like that, just because it'd be kind of cool to have some more stone on this. These are very flat walls, and we're gonna have lots of work to do to like decorate them. Like we're gonna need windows and all kinds of stuff, and because we can't go like any kind of depth like in and out with them, like we can't do like a wall like this, you know, we have to just do straight walls. So it's kind of another blizzard. Oh my god. So anyways, so I did this roof all the way around, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to get up here again. So what we're gonna try to do is, oh my god. What we're gonna try to do, let's put a ladder there. Now I can jump, of course. We're gonna go one wall up, do another roof. It's a little tight, so I might do like a wall and a half, I think. And then from here, we do another half wall on top, and these ones are supposed to be tighter. So then it's gonna be like this, and it's going to be another wall, kind of like that. So the roof is gonna have two like really close walls. Except for, I think this one I'm gonna have to put like in a ways, kind of like how I've done here. I put a half floor right here, but I might do a full floor in, and then move this roof back a little bit, I think. Well, we're pretty much at the top now, but I'm kind of facing a bit of an issue. What I gotta do here, well, what I wanted initially was to have another wall, or another roof, sorry, like here, and then do 2 more walls up, and then start our next roof. But that's just because the way that I was looking at this idea, and there's kind of a gap between 2 roofs, and it looks kind of cool, but I don't think it's worth it, because we're getting so high. At the moment, if I put anything on this piece here, that's it breaks, and we haven't even started the top roof, and we gotta go a long ways. I mean, this is an 8x8 up here, so we gotta go like several pieces over and down, and it's already breaking. So what I gotta do, because we're super high, I've already put up what do you call it, the core wood inside here, but I put it just in these corners. I can go up 1 more if I have to, but I don't think it's gonna matter because this is already 3.5 tall. So if I go 4 tall, that's its max, and it's not actually in the ground, it's just on the wood here. So I don't think it's gonna help. I also need to put fireplaces in the center here, and then I'm thinking maybe we put wood going up to help support the center of this. So what I did is I actually ran home, I grabbed as much iron as I could. I think I got 60 pieces of iron, it's everything we had. And I've brought it here now, so I'm gonna try to like wood iron beam these all the way up as best we can, and see if I can't get this upper roof on. And then if we have space from here, maybe we'll do some more decorating the outside with other roofs and stuff. But I think this is kind of how we have to go. It's pretty tall. Like, it's gonna look pretty cool, I think, when it's done. I hope, anyways. And then one thing I want to do on these sides, I really want to add, like, this is really, really flat and gross. Like, we really need to add some detail. Maybe like this piece can come up with some arches or something, or we can figure that out. But let's get this top roof kind of figured out, because I don't know how it's gonna work. I think all the roofs are mostly done. This thing is ridiculous, and it is brutal to build up here. So what I've done is basically got more trees. I've cut down all the trees I can find. I've planted our little tree farm thing at the Elder like 3 times, chopped it down. It's brutal. So basically what I've done up here, I have a little bit lower to finish with this railing system, but we went up 2 more times here off this roof. You can see I had to use the wood iron beams. We had to put them all in. So on every corner, it's wood iron beams. I need to come through here now with the, what do you call it? The core wood, and cover those, because I don't like the way those look. And then you can see kind of up above me here, I've got the next roof in, and I did it in kind of 2 layers, and I think it looks kind of cool having just a little bit of separation. So basically it's just one roof and then a half wall, and then the top roof. Now initially I had this so it wrapped around the way these ones do, and I really didn't like how it looked, so I brought it forward, put a little design on the front here, you can see, and it looks to be like it's holding well and everything looks decent. I'll go down to the bottom in a minute and show you guys what it looks like. The only problem is this one piece won't stay, and I don't know why, like where the support is missing. So there's a support missing somewhere that's like just off. So I gotta fix that. I need to finish this all the way around, obviously. But if you come down to the bottom, if I don't die, it's looking not too terrible. It's not as good as I was hoping for. It's not quite as badass of a Japanese pagoda as I was hoping, but it's got potential. So then on the inside, I've gone ahead and just put our fire pit in here, and you can see it's all, there's no snow, so obviously it's only that one piece that's open, but it's open over to the fire, so it doesn't really matter. So I want to do some decorating in here really quick, and then I'm pretty much like completely out of everything. Like, I got no supplies left. I've used 50 out of our of the iron I brought over. You can see I had to put them up through here, and they go through the floor. And then I was thinking I wanted to do one more thing to show you guys kind of a plan for the next episode, and then we're gonna call it a night. So I'm gonna do a little bit more work in here, and I'll be back shortly. Nice. Well, guys, I think I've figured out the end of this. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Let me just eat some food. I am out of everything. I'm running out of food. I don't even have enough stuff for sausages anymore. So what I'm gonna do here is we're gonna put these roofs down here. Now I did it on both sides, and obviously right now they don't mean literally like anything. They're kind of just useless. But what I wanna do is next episode, well, I'm thinking about it anyways. I wanna do maybe some underground building. So what if we go here? There's a window here, right? What if we took this part right here? This is the floor. It would be about halfway through this piece right here, so about this high. And we extend this roof kind of around, and then we put a little balcony that comes out here, and we put a peak that goes up like this, like, well, basically like this. We'll put a peak here and here, say, right? Like the peak will come off that way. So there'll be a walkway that comes out over here. And then underneath it, we'll have a working room. So we'll have like a basement. We'll have the entire size of this thing for a basement. Now I'm not sure it's going to be useful. We have a whole lot of space here with like, we haven't made any levels in this or nothing yet. Like, there's so much space and so much stuff we can do here yet. But I think they're kind of cool. And then we also have out the back. So if we did it far enough back, we might have like a viewing area underneath or above, depending on how we do it. And then out the back as well, we have all this space to do stuff with, overhanging here if we needed. I have this balcony back here now. It's just a little deck thing, just something so you can look out. And then I just put a couple of like tables and stuff in for now, just to kind of get the idea of what this will look like in the end. So obviously we have so much more to fill. We need stairs going up for sure. I need to finish the back of this. We got to figure out something to do with all the smoke, but for now it's good with that hole. And I need to do staircases, like I said, up and down if we go down. I do want to put like wings out either side no matter what, so like this wall will kind of break and come down a little bit. So yeah, we got lots left to do, but honestly, I'm out of everything. I've got no food, I've got no stone, we've got no wood. It's been brutal. This took forever to build, and yeah, I think at this point I'm done with it for now. So we come back next time, we'll fill this up, make it look really good, and this will become part of a new base, hopefully. So anyways, guys, if you enjoyed today's episode, make sure that like button. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so. And as always, I'll see you next time.